a major statement at world level.
How we doing, lads?
Fantastic.
Oh, good.
Good stuff.
Dalton's our very special guest today. Mate, how are you?
I'm all good.
Good. So yeah, you got your fight coming up. Looking forward to it. How's you feeling? Like, where's your head at with it all?
Yeah, good. Just it's another day at the office for me, really.
Yeah.
I know we're like a week and a half away, but it's still a week and a half, you know. So I don't really think about it too much.
It's an interesting opponent, right? Because he's never fought outside of Canada, right? And he's coming to your hometown.
Yeah.
So he's already going to expect a hostile reception anyway.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
what do you think the fans are going to be like?
Oh, they're always hostile when they turn up at my fights.
Yeah.
But the arena it's in, it's a little bit smaller. The big arena wasn't available, so we've actually got the smaller one.
Right.
Because it's more closed in, I'm expecting it to be hostile.
So the love you get from Sheffield is like, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
I mean, I can't headline without them.
Yeah, cool.
They're the reason I'm able to do that, and they've always supported me. Not only like the Sheffield Wednesday club, they've always supported me, but Sheffield alone, like they've always turned out in the numbers, and you've always made noise. So even though I'm a blue side of the city, when I fight, it is a mixture. Like there's a lot of obviously Unitedites there, and for me, it's putting an event on for my city.
Listen, I was myself coming out there tonight, but you know what? As soon as I walked down that stage and every single one of you was screaming, I thought, right, my home is here, I'm gonna war.
I know you talk about your granddad as well,
Yeah.
but this whole family sort of legacy of boxing, that's, you talked about him keeping you on the straight and narrow, but there's a lot more to work for there than just your own personal gain, because you're representing so more people than yourself. So I'm sure that helped you, because you want to fulfill those dreams that your dad's got, right?
Exactly, and I'm the only one who's actually boxed from the
Right.
male side of the family. Obviously, my granddad always wanted my dad too, and obviously, third time lucky, he got his grandson.
Yeah.
But they've always, whatever I needed for boxing, they've always put that first. My side of the family have always had to work for what we wanted, and when you see boxing, you work hard. You can have nice things. You can financially have a better life.
Yeah.
That's always the dream. Like we don't get into boxing because we love getting punched in the
Right,
face. It's like you financially want to have a good life. You want to win titles and stuff. So
that's interesting. Will you say, like, as much as you want to be a world champion, you love boxing, would you say that's equally, that motivation is as much as sort of the money motivation for you, would you say?
yeah, and I think any fighter would be stupid if they didn't admit that.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I know I wouldn't be getting in a ring taking punishment for free.
Yeah, it's
No.
prize fighting.
Yeah.
It's good. No sitting on the fence. Keep it real.
Yeah,
Prize
yeah.
fighting, like.
Like,
what it is.
don't get me wrong, like I love boxing. Like my dream is to be a world champion. I want to achieve what all my idols growing up have done, but at the end of it, I want to come out of boxing with a flat nose and a few mil in the bank. You know what I mean? I don't want a flat nose and have to go to work. So
You mentioned you want to be, retiring with millions of dollars, flat nose, whatever. Your opponent's kind of getting to the stage in his career where he's at the end a little bit. Was he 36, something like that? He's only had 2 losses, but he's never taken that step outside of Canada. It might be, I don't want to say it's too late for him. You never want to write anyone off. But in terms of where his career is, maybe not trying to talk him too much, but would you like to see yourself in that position in a few years? Or do you think, not yourself as you are now, but if that was your position at his age as a boxer, how would you feel about those achievements he's done so far?
I think if you're a fighter at that age and you're in big fights with big opportunities, you're probably the most experienced you've ever been as a person. You're at the height of your career, so you've got everything in your favour. You're going to be the best fighter possible. He's not unbeaten for 8 years or
he's only got 2
something
losses.
like that.
Yeah.
So me as a person at that age, you're the wisest head on your shoulders you've ever been. So he's in a great position. Just unfortunately, he's got to fight me.
That's a really good answer.
What is your response? So if you are doing a face off and somebody claps you in the cheek,
Yeah.
With an egg.
Do you know who's
with an egg. But how do you think you'd respond to it if it actually happened to you?
Natural instincts is if someone come up to you in the street and slaps you. What you're gonna do? Your natural instincts is boom,
Yeah.
back.
Do you think it?
It depends who it is. All right.
Joshua
Dalton, if you come up and slap me in the shirt, I go, all right, mate, do you want a cup of tea?
Obviously, if it's a fight like that, I'd think, right, I'm gonna get you now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. If anything, it's worse for them because it fueled me a little bit more.
Yeah.
But like I say, everyone's different. Some people are more hot-headed than others.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you, because having watched a lot of your fights, I think your best weapon from me personally. That straight right hand you throw is absolute thunder. When did you kind of realise that was a great weapon? Because it seems like so much of your offense is set up off that. Your counters are thrown from that. I don't know, you could tell me, but I feel like it's a shot you believe in. So when did you kind of have the confidence in that straight right and build that into the game plan?
I found out I had a good right hand. I didn't mean to throw it. Really, and
that's the relaxedness of it, right?
It's the timing, it's the relaxedness. And obviously early on in my career, because I've always been strong even from a young boy, like I've always fucking hurt someone.
Yeah.
But now I just realised when I'm going in there to try and, if I'm trying to knock someone out, the shot will just bounce off their head and they can take it. And every time I've knocked someone out, it's just boom, but literally puts the lights out. So every time now I'm just trying to like just let my hands go and not think.
What's one thing in camp that you do that no one would believe if you told them that was part of your prep, you know?
Ice baths.
Ice baths.
Well, people would believe I do.
How would they believe that? Yeah.
What about the 2 hours of Call of Duty every night?
You know, I've not played on Call of Duty for 2 years, but I've heard the dance's back.
Yeah, it's back.
It's back, isn't it?
Yeah, the dance is back. Everyone knows that.
So I might need to fire that up and have a game.
That's
when
part of the training, surely.
Yeah,
right?
it used to be. But I think this disrupts your sleep a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Late night sessions. Fair enough.
Just ice baths. There's nothing too strange what I do.
What do you think about when you're in there? Sorry, Tyrone.
What do you think about?
Are you watching someone? Are you thinking about the fight? Are you thinking about what you're gonna have for dinner?
All you're thinking about is I can't wait to get out.
All right, that's fair enough. You're just like shit.
Literally.
3 minutes.
What's your go-to like meal after you've had the fight?
To be fair, I do like my food, so it's like when I'm coming up to a fight, I'll have all these like cuisines. I want to eat this, I want to eat that.
Yeah. So that's one thing, mate. That's why I can never be a fighter, not just because I'm got the strength of like a 14-year-old girl, but also because I just love Mackie D's and all this one. Do you know what I mean? That would be the biggest thing
that
for me.
sort of stuff don't appetise me.
Mackie D's doesn't taste nice, bro.
That's how I love a Five Guys.
It doesn't taste nice. It tastes amazing, mate.
Yeah.
That's what it
You can
tastes
make
like.
your own burgers at home for like half the price.
Nah, they're not. It's not.
Andy tastes better.
Yeah, do I agree?
Really?
They
Andy
taste
tastes
great.
better.
This is a ball of meat.
I think I'm just too much of a chav, really.
Too many nights out on the session, that's like that.
Exactly.